Hi everybody, it's Ms.Salazar and welcome to Math. So for today, we're just going to focus on the meanings of addition and subtraction. Now, what I mean by that is that we're just going to focus on the basics of addition and subtraction before we go into detail about addition and subtraction. So I'm going to practice with you guys these word exercises. You guys don't have this, I have this, but this is just for practice and sort of like an introduction before we go into the textbook, okay? So let's see. Number 1, it says, Harriet has 9 parakeets and 5 parrots. How many birds does she have? So I have with me some pennies, and let's pretend that these pennies are the parrots. Now it says that Harriet has 9 parakeets. Here I have 9 pennies, 5 parrots. So 9 parakeets and 5 parrots. How many birds does she have in total? So we have to add. So 9 plus 5 equals how much? 9 plus 5 equals 14. So that's going to be the answer to this exercise, 14. So I'm adding. And how do I know that I'm adding? Because it's telling me how many birds does she have. Well, parakeets, those are birds. Parrots, those are birds. So I have to make sure that all the birds are together. So 9 plus 5 equals 14. Number 2, the noise from the birds was just too much, and so she gave 8 birds away. How many birds does she have left? So for number 2, I'm going to write number 2 right here. It says that she had to give 8 birds away. You see, she had to give 8 birds away. And according to the first exercise, she had 14. So she had 14. If she has to give 8 birds away, that means that we have to subtract 8, right? We have to subtract 8. Now, how do I do this? How do I do 14 minus 8? You guys remember number bonds? So in order for me to break down 14, I can do 10 and 4, right? Because 10 plus 4 equals 14. And 10 minus 8 is how much? 10 minus 8 is 2. And then I get to do the bubble, and 4 plus 2 is how much? 6. So that's going to be the answer. She had 14 birds. She had to give away 8 because they were making too much noise. And you're going to be left with 6 birds. You see? And now, number 3. A friend gave her 2 macaws. I think that's how you say it, macaws. How many birds does she have now? So, according to the second exercise, she was left with 6, right? Now we're on to the third exercise. She had 6 birds, but her friend just gave her 2 macaws, like 2 more birds, and these birds are different. So you have 6 and you have to add those 2 more birds, and that's going to give you how much? That's going to give you 8. You see? 6 plus 2 is 8. And then if we go to number 4, it says her landlord complained about the noise. Now, a landlord is the person that owns the building. So it looks like Harriet lives in an apartment, and the apartment is owned by this guy, the landlord. Her landlord complained about the noise, and she had to give some birds away again. Now she just has 2 quiet parakeets left. How many birds did she have to give away the second time? So if we look at the last exercise, she had 8 birds left, right? So I'm going to write exercise number 4. She had 8 birds left, and she had to give away, this is going to be subtraction, she had to give away some birds. If we look at the exercise, it doesn't exactly say how many birds. It says she had to give some birds away again. So we don't really know how many birds she had to give away. So I'm just going to write a question mark, right? And it says right here that now, after giving those few birds away, Now she has 2 quiet parakeets left. So now she only has 2 birds left. So here's the question. How many birds did she have to give away the second time? So how many birds did Harriet have to give away? How many birds did Harriet have to give away? So 8 minus what can give me 2? Let's see. If we have 8 pennies, here we have 9, right? So here we have 8 pennies. 3, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 pennies. But now she only has 2. That means that she had to give away 6. She had to give away 6 in order for her to have 2 parrots, two birds left. And let's see what kind of birds they are. I don't think they're parrots. Let's see. Parakeets. That's the thing. Parakeets. So she has 2 parakeets left. And she used to have 8. But now she only has 2 of them, which means that she had to give away 6. So that's going to be the answer for this one. She had 8 birds. She had to give away 6 in order for her to have 2 left. You see? So that's kind of like the basics of a